When you think of Gonzaga University, your brain probably jumps to March Madness and college basketball, but before any of us were even born, around 100 years ago, they used to have a football team. Gonzaga would play its first football game in 1892, 130 years ago, over a decade before the first airplane would even be invented. The Bulldogs would fall just short of 50 years old, canning their team after just 49 years of football. Over that 49 years, they compiled a record of 134 wins, 99 losses, and 20 ties, which is pretty good, sitting above a 500 average. In 1922, they would play in their only bowl game, the San Diego East-West Christmas Classic, after a 5-2 start to the season. They would face off against the West Virginia Mountaineers, who were coming into this matchup with 9 wins and 1 tie. The Mountaineers would hold on to the win after jumping out to a 21-0 lead, courtesy of a Nick Narducci touchdown run, and a Russ Meredith 80-yard pick six and a Jack Simmons touchdown. The final score of that game ended up being 21-13, and that was also West Virginia's first bowl win in program history. According to Pro Football Reference, the Bulldogs have had 5 players drafted, highest of which was George Karamatic, who was drafted with the 8th overall pick in the 1938 NFL Draft. He would only play in 1 season, appearing in 10 of those games. He had 50 carries for 185 yards and 4 catches for 99 yards and a touchdown. Their most notable player in history was probably Tony Canadillo, who played for the Green Bay Packers, and in 1974 he would be elected into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. One interesting fact, legendary coach Gus Doré would coach their football team from 1920 to 1925. He coached in the NFL with the Detroit Lions, alongside being the head basketball coach at Notre Dame at one point, and the head baseball coach at Notre Dame and Gonzaga at one point. He is a deserving member of the College Football Hall of Fame. Unfortunately, during World War II, the program would go on hiatus, and when the war was over, the university decided not to reinstate the program. 1941 would be their last season as a football team, and because the program had been struggling financially. And in their last season, they went 3-7, so instead of going out on a high note, their last season was one of disappointment.